channel. This is another edition on Western technology. So please make sure you listen attentively. So I'm gonna be taking you through um, simple hacks uh, on any project given at all. So for instance, I'll be taking the Python project as a very good example of what we are doing today. So I'm gonna clear my screen. So I'm gonna clear my screen like this. So if we check, we'll make sure we choose a particular place where we want to be accessing our project so that we can be working with it. So I'm going to go into document. So actually you don't need to do all this, but you can just do whatever you want to do at the main terminal of your page. So let's watch this. So I'm gonna see the inside document. So please don't expect to see document on yours, because I'm not sure you're gonna have that. So I have this, so I'm gonna remove everything because I don't want the stuff there. Okay, let's say I should remove that is a directory and the other one too is a directory. So let me use a recursion like that, and that is all. So if I say ls, so you see that we don't have anything, it's just an empty this thing. So I'm gonna clear. So inside here I'm gonna for instance, I want to start a new project. This is my default page and I want to start a new project. How am I going to go about that? It's just a piece of cake. So what I'm going to do is, whatever I'm doing here, I want to link it to my GitHub repository, and I want to also pull from someone's GitHub project then and put it inside my, as simple as that. So how am I going to do that? So for instance, we have the ALX like this. So I need to make a directory. So let me say make directory. So the name of this thing is ALX, if I can remember, LX dash high level programming, higher. I don't know whether it's higher or high, but I'm gonna check that. So you just give me a second to check that, to check it out, so everybody will be on same page. So you know what I'm typing over there. You not say, hey, what's this guy doing? So okay, so I can see this is someone's GitHub repository we're gonna be using. So this is ALX higher level programming. So I'm just gonna copy link text like that. So that's what I'm gonna be using. So I'll go back to my terminal, and in my terminal I'm gonna pull this and paste that there. Okay, so ALX dash high level programming. So I'm gonna hit enter. So if we check ls, you see that we have that has been created. Then I'm still going to create another one, another folder, another this thing, and I'm going to call it hack, HACK, like this, hack. You can see that. So I'm just going to hit enter. So if we list that, you see that we have two stuff, which is the ALX higher level programming and hacks, which are the two stuff we have here, which is very fine. So now we are going to navigate inside the hack like this. So you say cd hack and you hit enter. So we are inside the hack repo. So actually it is empty, there's nothing inside, but I want to do something with this. And what do I want to do actually is I want to pull from someone's repository every damn thing inside this hack repository I just created. So how to do that? I'll just say git like this, and I'll say pull like this. So when I put git pull, you see I'm going to hold on without typing anything. So I need to have a link of where I'm pulling from. So I will go back to the previous one, the someone's GitHub that I have just entered into. So actually, I'm just gonna click on this ALX high level programming. So we don't have much inside there. So you can see that in it you see a button called code here, which is colored with a green color. So now, so like that, I am going to click on that code, and we have something like this. So you're going to see a square on top, another square icon, which I'm going to click on to copy that code. So I've clicked on it, and that has been copied, which is this one over here. So I have copied this. Now I'm going to go over. So sorry, in case you are using a mobile device and you are not seeing that stuff there, to do that, for you to have an interface that look like that, you click on your icon here. Then you see this place called desktop site. So you check it. So when you check it, it reloads the page, and it makes it look like a desktop page, just like that. So I've copied that. So I'm going over to my terminal to make some changes there. So I'm going to paste what I've just picked there. But actually, if we run this might not work. Do you know why? Because we have not initialized this repository. So I'm not going to hit enter. So I'm just going to say git init like this, and we are going to have all these warning and hints and whatsoever. So actually that is that for we have initialized this repository. So now we can go over to git pull like that. So I'm going to paste that here like this and hit enter, and when you hit the enter button, you start seeing some magic taking place. Okay, so I'm waiting for my network, because actually my network is the one misbehaving. Okay, so actually we have everything loaded, starting from this this point. Everything has been remotely loaded to a branch. So if I clear all this stuff, I clear everything we have here, then I do ls, you can see we have every information we need on this platform, which is fine. So I'm going to leave this particular place. So I'm going to say cd then dot dot to leave here. So I'm going to clear my screen once more. So if I do ls, you see that we still have our ALX, which is our empty repository, and our hack, where we have load all the code from another person. From another person, which is fine. Now the next thing we're going to be doing here is I'm going to navigate inside this ALX higher level programming. So I'm just going to say cd ALX like that. Okay, so if I do ls, you find out that this is empty. There's nothing inside here, really nothing inside here. So what are we going to do here? The first thing is we're going to git init git init like this. So we have initialized this repository, but we want a situation whereby I can git push from this to a local server, sorry, to my server online, which is the GitHub. So I have created this part. So what am I going to do now? It's high time I go back to my GitHub account. Then I'm going to create the same repository with the same name there. So this is someone's GitHub account we have used. So I'm just going to click here and look for where my own account is. Okay, I don't think I have anyone, so I'm just going to close this. So I'm going to create a new tab, then I'm going to open my GitHub there. So my GitHub is going to be open. Okay, so this is my account now. So for the sake of this tutorial, actually have been working, I have two accounts meshed together, but the one I really use is Wisting. So I have another one which I can switch over to by just clicking this here, and you see the second account, which is Wisting Technology. So I'm going to click on that Wisting Technology to switch over to that account, because if I try putting this the same name there will be an issue. So I don't want such issue. Okay, so now in this account I want to create a repo. So I don't want this format because it looks weird. So I'm going to set its desktop size so it look like I'm operating it from a system, which is a way better. Okay, good. So now the next thing is I'm going to click on this icon over here, this one here, like that. So I'm going to say your repositories, like that. But you can do that directly from your account, but I can't do that. Okay, so let me try to put in this thing I've just created. Okay, this. So let me check if that is available. Okay, let me see, new repo. So I'm clicking on new. So now you can see I want to create a new repository. The owner, I don't want the owner to be Wisting, I want the owner to be Wisting Technology. Then I can come over here and paste that stuff there, which is this, and wait. So if we have a green tick over here, that means that name is accepted. So we can switch this to public instead of private, like that. If you feel like adding any description, you can add that later on. So I'm just going to click on create repository, this green button over here, like that, and automatically our repository is created. As simple as that. Now you take note that we have some important information over here, so please don't take this information over here for granted, because this is the only information that is going to help you to git push, git add, and git whatsoever without wasting your time. So you just copy all of this like this. You copy it, then you look for where your terminal is over there, then you paste it here, like paste it, and you hit enter, and my brothers and sisters, you are done. I mean, you are done. You don't need any uh, calculation, you don't need any cloning, you don't need any SSH keys to do this. Like, just paste it there and hit enter, and that is all. So now you can clear your screen, and if you say ls, you see we have a readme file there. But don't worry, when we are importing those ones from the hack we have created over to this place, the same thing also happens. So it's going to replace this readme we have created. So I'm going to do cd then dot dot like this and hit enter. Please make sure you follow my step accordingly, the way you see me do it here, or you end up having issues. So now we are here, now back to our document repo or directory. So what are we going to do next? I want to copy everything inside the hack and paste it inside ALX high level programming, so I can stand where I am and do such. How can I do that? I'll do CP. CP means to copy. Then I'm going to use my recursion flag. Then I'm going to navigate inside hack. Now inside my hack, I'm going to put a star symbol, which means everything. I'm going to create a space like this. Then where did I want to paste it? I'm going to put ALX like this. Higher level programming, the way you see it here, and this is just all. So I want you to take a look at how the syntax is and make sure you type exactly what you see there. So you just hit enter like that, and that is all. So now that you have that, so you can go back to your ALX like that and hit enter, and if you check what you have there, you see that everything that was inside the hack have been pasted inside here, which is very cool. Now you don't have much to do. All you just need to do is git add dot, you hit enter. Then the next thing is git, then commit, then you use your message flag. So you can put very cool or whatever you want to put, or just put hacks like that. Then you can also add another m again and put this again. So this one is not for message, this one is for description. So you can put I just hacked it, just like that, and you're just going to hit enter, and that is all. So the next thing here is to push. So I'm going to say git then push like that. Sorry, not push, push, and just hit enter. So every damn thing you have on your local machine, whether it's your phone or is your laptop or your touchpad or whatever device, or your supercomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer, whatever device you are using, which is your local device, have been pushed to GitHub repository. So, and it's loading. As you can see, it's loading and will soon be done, and that is all. Now if I go back to my GitHub to check what I've done, you will discover that this page has been updated. So I'll just drag from top because I'm using a phone, or I can just click here and refresh. We do have a refresh. Yeah, this icon here. Oh, sorry. So I refresh it, and you see whatever we have here have changed, like change. So you can see everything has been updated on this platform. Everything has really been updated on this platform. So you can see how nice it is, how cool it is. So like this, we are done for your projects. So anytime you are doing your project, all you needs to do is just to uh, go answer your quiz and start checking your code. Then if maybe you encounter any code issue, you go and check where the issue is coming from, or you can look for some other repository. But please, warning and take note, this is for educational purposes, and this is also to help people that are working. Some people might not have time to go through all of this, which is a way difficult for them. So at least you do this, then anytime you have chance, you make sure you learn. Because if you don't learn this and you just go through all this process and boom, you are done, you do all your tasks and you get good grades, it's actually pointless, because you can't show for what you have learned. This is just to help those that are working and those people that don't have time to learn at all, or don't have time to practice. So this is just a way to help you out. But caution is, make sure you find time to learn. You can go through all this stuff and see how the code was written, see how the question was asked, and that is it. So thanks for watching, and please make sure you share, you like, and you subscribe. Thank you.